Hey YouTube, okay, so over the past week it's been a huge eye-opener for me. I've seen so many things in my life that I've been missing out on, and the main thing that I feel like I've been missing out on over the past year or so is the gay community. I feel like I haven't been involving myself or being around my fellow gays for so long. I think I just got whole swept up in, me soul searching and finding myself and, trying to become this better person. I think last year was, the time for me to plant my seed, to kind of let myself grow and find out who I am and just kind of discover more about who Calvin Fox is. I lived most of my year last year dressing as a woman or as a female or, feminine, flamboyant, whatever you want to call it. So I spent most of my year last year doing that, and I felt so comfortable in that environment and being that person, and my friends and family around me, they accepted it. And I think it was kind of a test for me for my family to accept me as a whole, but still to this day I feel like there's something inside of me where I'm always trying to prove and strive to make them accept me fully. So this week I got together with all the gay community, my fellow transsexuals, drag queens, all the queens were back together in Liverpool, and you know what, when I was there I felt like it was like home, it felt right. I felt like I've been missing out on so much. I mean, considering that, I worked in the gay community in Liverpool for like 6 years, and it was probably the best time of my life, but I got into like situations that were not healthy for me, partying all the time. It wasn't good for me. And right now, I kind of do feel like I'm missing out on something, and there's part of me that needs filling, and I'm not talking about up the hoop. I mean, there's just like a part of my inside of my being that I feel like I need to just be back in the community of the gays and and just not kind of leave them to the side like I've done. I think as well I was trying to prove a point for myself that to go out dressed like the way I dress, really flamboyant, and a guy wearing makeup and a guy wearing dresses and heels and whatnot. I think I tried to make a point of it by going to these straight clubs, going to these other nightclubs, and just proving a point to myself to say, you know what, Calvin, you are strong and you can do it, and I've proved that point to myself. Now I've done that, but I keep saying to myself, and I say this to my friends and I say this to a lot of my followers on Facebook and online, that you need to be around like-minded people. My best friend, Enola, she is the core of me. I don't think I would be here, I don't think I'd be doing this video right now probably if it wasn't for her. I feel like she's given me so much strength, she's given me so much power and wisdom and and knowledge for me to kind of be the person I am today. But there's still something inside of me where I feel, I need to be around like-minded people to completely, fully find myself. There's certain nightclubs and there's certain events that we go to and I enjoy them, I love them, and I love being around all these amazing people, but I feel like I'm not getting nothing from them. And I sometimes feel like I'm just an entertainment purpose all the time, and people don't fully get me, and I don't think I fully get myself. And I think to be around people who are like me and are like-minded, I'll get to learn more, I'll get to learn more about myself and soul search. I feel like I keep coming back to this, I go through my boy stages and I go through my girl stages, but I always find myself coming back to this, and I feel so much more happier in this attire, being glammed up, being make-upped up. I really, really do enjoy it, but I just feel like there's something there that I don't know. As well, there's things about my image that I'm not completely and entirely happy with, that I will do a few changes with my body, and I've thought about this for a good few years. I've kind of, I've discussed it with my friends, I've discussed it with my family, and they said to me, no, you don't need that, you're beautiful, you're perfect, you don't need to mess around with cosmetic surgeries and stuff like that. But I want to just make me feel happy on the outside too, and just make myself feel amazing. And I know from the inside and from the core of me, I'm a positive person, and I love to give love, and I do love myself from the inside, but I don't fully 100% love myself. I think so. This journey now for me, I think this year is time for me to kind of find the sole purpose of what this is all about. I do say it's a form of expression and everything like that. It is a form of expression, but what am I expressing? I've just been blocked on Facebook for 30 days, which is absolutely amazing for me, because these 30 days for me are going to be crucial. There's going to be things that I want to change about my body. When I do go for this girl phase, I do it full blast. I don't just do the makeup, the hair, I go full belt with it. It's the body, I've got to work out, I've got to train to get this womanly body. I've got to train, I've got to eat the right foods. So now, for the next 80 days, I'm going to blog a lot, I'm going to talk a lot, I'm going to just share my experience with everyone, and soul searching and finding myself, and you know, maybe you guys could help me along the way, which would be probably amazing. And I really, really do want to find more like-minded people like myself that do dress like this and, you know, are in the gay community. I just really want to feel a part of something, if you get me. In a way, I feel like I'm always battling on my own and, you know, fighting for all these people and, you know, fighting for these freedom of speech and, you know, for equality. But at the end of the day, I think I want someone to fight with me and, you know, to come along with me and come on the journey with me and just help me kind of find my purpose and what Calvin Fox is actually all about. So I am going to be doing a lot more vlogs on YouTube, so I just hope that you can all kind of follow me and, you know, just see the story and see where it's going to go, and just give me your input too and any advice or anything. That would be amazing. So until next time, because I've got to go downstairs now and I've got a lot of friends and family coming over and I'm cooking. So wish me luck and I shall speak to you all soon. Peace and love.